Hey everyone, I'm recording this video to help you set up your week. Um, I sent you already this infographic that you are taking a look at right now. And if you follow the sequence that I created for you, you're going to be in wonderful shape during the whole week. As you all know, we start today our first academic essay as such, because before you wrote a personal narrative that was kind of freer in the style that you chose and in the form. But now we are following a very strict pattern, which is the one paragraph essay, and we are using the expository genre. The expository genre, as you will see when you start studying the material for the week, you will see that in this type of genre, you are supposed to be as impersonal as possible. You're supposed to refer to the fact of the article that you're summarizing only. You're not supposed to give an opinion. So you will learn all that when you study the expository genre resource that I put together for you that will help you organize your one paragraph essay. But before, if you check my directions here of Monday today, I'm asking you to study the Learning Object 3, only 5 pages, to briefly breeze through the pages of the learning object, which is the writing process. The writing process, as presented in this chapter, is considering writing not just like sitting down and putting down on a piece of paper what's on your head, but simply organizing your ideas before you set out to write as such. So we are going to study pre-writing techniques like brainstorming, mapping, clustering. We're going to study techniques, pre-writing techniques of organization, like an outline, a map of idea. And once you have covered all that, you're ready to undertake the task for the week. In the meantime, you have to study, keep on studying the language corner, the parallelism in the sentence, something that you started already previously. On Wednesday, I want you to take a look at the Learning Object 4. So in this week, we have two Learning Objects. 1, Learning Object 3, the writing process, and on Wednesday, you should take a look at the fourth Learning Object, which is the one paragraph essay, which is the specific structure that you are studying during this week. After you're ready, after you have done all that, you're ready to put it all together. On Thursday, you have to start working on the writing assignment 1. As you probably know, because I have been announcing this for a long time, ever since we started our class, the first writing assignment, we have a reading list. We have 24 articles, and each of you will receive one specific article for the summary. So if you go to the news section of the course, I will show you in a minute, you will see the article that has been assigned to you. So on Thursday, you have to work on the summary of your article, and as before, there will be a special forum for you to post doubts or questions if you might have any. You may want to keep in mind that part of the pre-writing process is doing annotated critical reading. This means you have a resource in your contents that with the article that you're reading, you have to write on it. You have to make marks on the article. I call the annotated critical reading our fingerprints on the article. So you're supposed to highlight ideas, write down ideas on the side, ideas that are going to see the relevance of the article, the idea presented by the author. So you have to do some annotated critical reading, preferably on a PDF, because you will have to load it later. And you will also have to present your example of pre-writing. Whatever you did as pre-writing, you also save it. That's going to be part of the document you submit together with the essay. Also, keep in mind that I'm expecting to have these essays by the end of the week. One of the sections is submitting the essay on Sunday night, and the second section is submitting on Tuesday. That gives you like a couple of days more. But I'm going to show you in in our course where to find all this information. If you come over here to week 3, as I said, the first thing you gotta do is open the planner. In the planner, you have it all with the dates and the activity that you have to cover. The same that I explained to you in the learning object, but here have it in the planner, and the quizzes and the writing assignment and the due dates for the writing assignment. So also here you have all the contents, all the material that you need for the week. You don't need anything else. You don't need to buy any other material. All you gotta do is just check the sequence that I gave you in the infographic. The learning object 3 here, for example, the writing process, the learning object 4, the one paragraph essay. It's important that you study this learning object, the one paragraph essay, because it shows what a one paragraph essay is. And then there is this resource over here, Writing an Expository Summary, March 2020, which is a very detailed resource showing you the type of summary that you are expected to write. And here you have the complete resource with distinctive features of expository writing, a checklist for the essay, the article that you have to summarize, assumptions about the one paragraph essay, about the expository essay, and also you have requirement for writing a summary. Something essential is using author tags, where you refer to the author. For example, Brannock says, or Brannock persuades, or argues, or what have you, and some useful adverbs that you may consider using in your summary. At the end of the resource, you have an example of a one paragraph essay, similar to the one you have to submit. This is from a previous course, and this is a very good example that I annotate on the side, showing you, give you some highlights of what you have to do. This is just what you have to do. It's the same, but you have your own article for this purpose. So this is basically, in a nutshell, what you have to do this week. And I'm reminding you now to go back to the course, to the week, to the news wall, and you have the article selection. I put together the articles under one single name. I chose the topic of humanities related challenges for the next decade. Can we make a change for the writing theme of our fall semester? So, and I will just an introduction, give you my take on the issue. And here you have a complete display of all the articles from the different magazines. You have some magazines like Sage Journals, which is a direct access magazine, but you have other magazines like Scientific American, and you need a password and a user to log in, and New Scientist as well. I'm giving you all this information here. This is the access information here for New Scientist and for Scientific American. You have the website and you have the password, that is a university account, so access to there. And here you have the list of articles and the assignment. Each of you will see that you have an article assigned for this essay. So remember, by midweek I will be opening a forum for doubts and questions about the activity, but it's very simple. If you follow the sequence that I set for you, you're going to be in wonderful shape. Thank you.